Hi everybody! Here at Blend, we're all about boosting your e-commerce game, and today's journey is all about Heatmap Analysis and how it can supercharge your business. My name is Laura Plumstead. I'm an Optimisation Strategist here at Blend, and my ultimate goal is to create and implement slick and friction-free online customer experiences with the ultimate goal of increasing your customer lifetime value. Your website's user experience directly impacts your conversion rate and your customer lifetime value. It's not just about those pretty designs, it's about aligning every element with your business goals. The insights you will gain from Heatmap Analysis are your tools to refine your website, boost your user experience, and ultimately drive those conversion rates through the roof. So, what is a heat map? Well, it's not about measuring your coffee's temperature, that's a sure bet. In a digital world, a heat map is a visual representation of user interaction on your website. Heat maps make it easy to visualize complex data and understand it at a glance. Think about it as a digital treasure map, but instead of X marking the spot, you get a colourful display of where your users are clicking, scrolling, and spending their precious time. The heat maps are generated from real user data, making them incredibly powerful tools for understanding user behaviour. Now, let's talk about why this matters so much to e-commerce. Picture your website as a bustling marketplace. In this marketplace, every click, scroll, and second spent on your website is a potential transaction. Your goal should be to make every single visit count. Heatmap Analysis gives you insights to optimize your marketplace. It's like having a secret map that reveals where your customers are most interested, what they're ignoring, and where they might be getting stuck. Imagine the impact of knowing exactly where to place that buy now button for maximum conversions. That's what Heatmap Analysis does for your e-commerce site. It helps you boost conversions, increase customer lifetime value, and enhance the overall customer experience. At Blend, heat mapping tools are a crucial part of our overall data analysis. We use them on a daily basis to provide us with insights, which are the foundation of our recommendations to help improve a client's website. Knowing what information to look for, where to find it, and how to use it is the key to mastering heat map analysis. So let's get started. There are so many different tools on the market, and it can be quite overwhelming to try and find the right one for you. We recommend checking out all of these listed above, and there's so many more. At Blend, we're huge fans of Hotjar. We've evaluated so many of the different tools on the market, and whilst we're tool agnostic and can work with any analytics tool, Hotjar always comes out on top for us. This is because the features and the benefits that Hotjar offer confidently outweigh the cost, and you can increase or decrease your plan based on sessions. If you're looking for an entry-level tool, Hotjar offers free analysis of up to 35 sessions per day, so you can give it a go before committing. Here at Blend, we use a multitude of analytics tools, and Hotjar can help us build an accurate representation of how our users are behaving, filling in the gaps and answering the questions that numbers alone cannot. One of our clients had very low funnel progression, with few users moving from the collection pages to the product pages. Through Hotjar, we were able to identify what was preventing the users moving to the next page, understand how users were behaving on that page, and then we could make optimizations based off of this information, resulting in much higher funnel progression. A good user experience equals happy customers. Imagine you're a scientist. You're conducting an experiment, and the more data you collect, the clearer your conclusions become. Well, the same applies for heat map analysis. It's all about insights, and insights thrive on data. Collecting sufficient data ensures that your findings are not just based on a handful of interactions, but are representative of your entire user base. Without enough data, you might make decisions that don't reflect the reality of a user's experiences. Imagine a shop owner making decisions about their inventory based on the purchases of just a few customers. Sounds risky, right? Yet, some e-commerce owners unknowingly do something very similar. They rely on small data sets for data analysis and make decisions that affect their entire website. But what happens when those decisions don't align with what your majority of users want or need? It's a recipe for missed opportunities and frustrated customers. With rising costs, we know it can be tempting to use a free plan with little session coverage. However, we're confident that investment into a heat mapping tool will bring huge return on investment for your business. Now, you might be wondering how we at Blend ensure accurate data collection to avoid these pitfalls. First, we advocate for the collection of a substantial amount of data. More data equals more reliable insights. We're not just after quick wins, we're after long-term success for your e-commerce business. Second, we carefully set up our tools, like Hotjar, to gather data accurately and comprehensively. And third, we bring a strategic mindset to the table, ensuring that every piece of data serves a purpose in optimizing your website. So imagine you're setting sail on a voyage. Would you head out without a destination in mind? Likewise, when you're diving into heat map analysis, it's vital to have a clear plan and set objectives. Why? Because without a plan, you're just sailing blindly and you might miss a treasure hidden in your data. Setting clear goals ensures that every step you take in your analysis is purposeful and leads to meaningful insights. Now, let me walk you through our process for setting objectives before we dive deep into the waters of heat map analysis. First, we start by assessing your business goals. Think about not only what you are trying to achieve with your website, but the micro goals you need to achieve to get it there. This could be as simple as aiming to reduce the bounce rate on your homepage or improving your website's average order value. Then, we will break down these objectives into actionable questions. What do you need to know to achieve your objectives? Finally, we design our heat map analysis plan to answer these questions and guide us towards achieving your website objectives. This structured approach ensures that our heat map analysis isn't just data exploration, it's a strategic journey. So, let's dive into why it's crucial to analyse user behaviour on both desktop and mobile devices. Just like a painter observes their canvas from various angles to create a masterpiece, understanding how users interact with your website on different devices paints a comprehensive picture. Desktop and mobile experiences aren't mere variations of each other, they're distinct user journeys. Analysing the user behaviour on both platforms provides a panoramic view of how your visitors engage with your website. Desktop and mobile interactions, expectations, and pain points vary significantly. Some of our clients see up to 80% of their sessions come from mobile, and from this metric alone, we immediately know where our focus should be when it comes to optimising. So let's break down how user experiences can vary. On desktop, users often have more screen real estate and might explore your website differently. But on mobile, it's a different ballgame. Limited space means users scroll, tap, and swipe with precision. This means what's important on desktop might not be as vital on mobile, and vice versa. The key here is understanding these differences and optimizing for each platform. Here's a quick tip from the Blend playbook. Always keep an eye on mobile versus desktop behavior. In one of our recent projects, we noticed something intriguing. On desktop, users are spending more time reading product descriptions, but on mobile, they were skipping straight past these and going directly to the reviews. This discovery allowed us to tailor the mobile experience by prominently displaying reviews. The result? A boost in conversion rate on mobile devices. So, don't underestimate the power of understanding these nuances. It could be the key to unlocking hidden potentials. In our heat map analysis journey, we've reached a critical juncture: efficient data filtering. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of filtering, let's address a common hurdle: overwhelming data. A large amount of data can leave you drowning in information, struggling to find the gems amidst the noise. So, how do we navigate this data deluge and extract meaningful insights? The answer lies in effective data filtering. Filtering is like having a sieve that separates the gold from the gravel. We focus on specific attributes or criteria to narrow down the data. This makes it manageable and actionable. We can filter by so many different factors like device type, user attributes, landing pages, first source, and so much more. Now, let me share a success story that illustrates the power of data filtering. We were working with a client who faced high bounce rates on their homepage. Initially, the data seemed overwhelming, with interactions scattered all over. But when we filtered the data to focus solely on mobile users, the picture became much clearer. We discovered that mobile users were struggling with a specific element on the page. With this insight, our client was able to optimize that element for mobile, resulting in a significant bounce rate reduction. Data filtering transformed a complex issue into a precise solution. And there you have it, the magic of efficient data filtering. It's not just about managing data overload, it's about unlocking those actionable insights. In the next section, we'll delve into the world of rage clicks and U-turn filters. Rage clicks are sudden, rapid clicks that are often caused by frustration. U-turns, on the other hand, are instances where a user quickly navigates back to the previous page after visiting a new page. These two filters can be super helpful for identifying areas of your website that are causing users frustration. For example, if you see a lot of rage clicks on a particular element, it's a good indication that that element is confusing or difficult to use. Similarly, if you see a lot of U-turns after a user visits a particular page, it's a good indication that that page is not meeting their needs. Rage clicks and U-turn filters can help you identify critical issues on your website by providing you with insights into how your users are actually interacting with it. By understanding where users are getting frustrated or confused, you can make changes to your site to improve the user experience. So here's another real life example of how rage clicks led to a bug discovery. A while ago, we were working with a client who was experiencing high bounce rates on their checkout page. We used the rage click and U-turn filters to analyse the data, and we discovered that a large number of users were rage clicking on the place order button. We investigated further, and we found that the button was not working properly on a specific browser. When users clicked on a button, it was not actually submitting their order. This was a critical bug that was causing a lot of frustration to users and, of course, a lot of lost revenue. We fixed the bug, and the bounce rate on the checkout page dropped significantly. This is just one example of how rage clicks and U-turn filters can be used to identify critical issues on your website. So now we're going to take a closer look at Heatmaps, which are a powerful tool for visualizing how users interact with your website. Heatmaps can provide you with a wealth of insights into how users are interacting with your site. They can show you where users are clicking, scrolling, and moving their mouse. The information can be used to help you come up with ideas on how to improve the user experience on your site, increase conversions, and boost your customer lifetime value. So now I'm going to dive into a few different types of heat maps. Firstly, starting with click maps. Click maps show you where users are clicking on your website. This information can be used to identify which elements of your site are the most engaging and which elements need to be improved. Move maps show you how users are moving their mouse around your website. This information can be used to identify areas of your site where users are getting confused or frustrated. Scroll maps show you how far down users are scrolling on your website. This information can be used to identify which content is most important to users and which content is not being seen. Engagement zones show you which areas of your website are getting the most attention from users. This information can be used to highlight important content and improve the overall user experience. Heat maps can also help you prioritize changes that need to be made. You can spend hours perfecting a section at the bottom of your homepage, only to find out that less than 20% of your users even scroll down that far. Instead, armed with this information, you can understand how users are behaving on this page and optimize accordingly. So now we're going to take a closer look at session recordings, which are another powerful tool for understanding how users interact with your site. Heat maps are a great way to get a bird's eye view of how users are interacting with your website. However, heat maps can only tell you so much. They can't tell you why users are doing what they're doing. Session recordings are here to fill this gap. They can show you exactly what users are doing on your website, step by step. This can help you understand why users are clicking on certain things, scrolling to certain areas, and moving their mouse in certain ways. When analysing a client's website behaviour recently, we noticed from the heat maps that a lot of users, after entering a search term, viewing the search results, were going back into the search and searching again and again and again. We had no idea why this was. We went on to watch some session recordings of users who interacted with search and noticed that the results returned after a search were not what we, or the customer, expected to see. We were able to dig deeper into the issue and found a problem with search, which of course the client then went on to fix. Without session recordings, it would have taken us a lot longer to identify where this friction was coming from. Here at Blend, there is a wealth of information we look at when conducting heat map analysis, but I wanted to share the most important patterns in user behaviour to look out for. Which elements of your website are most engaging for users? Where users are getting confused or frustrated? What users are doing before and after they take a specific action? And the impact of your changes to the website on user behaviour. This information can be used to improve the user experience on your website, increase conversions, and improve your customer lifetime value. So how do we turn these insights into actions? Collecting data and insights from heat map analysis and session recordings is useless unless you take action from it. The process of turning insights into actions can be broken down into 3 steps. So the first step, generate hypotheses. Once you identified an area for improvement, you'll need to generate a hypothesis about what changes you can make to improve the user experience. Number 2, estimating the impact. Once you've generated some hypotheses, you'll need to estimate the impact that each change will have on user behaviour. This can be done using a variety of methods, such as A/B testing, user surveys, and expert judgment. Number 3 is implementing the changes. Once you have chosen the changes that you want to make, you will need to implement them on your website. Here at Blend, once we have hypothesised the changes we would like to make, we use our PECT framework to prioritise tasks based on proof, ease to achieve, costs associated, time to implement, and impact potential. This helps us prioritise tasks and work on the most important things for our clients first. If you'd like to know more about this prioritisation framework, head over to our website, blendcommerce.com. A/B testing is the most reliable method for estimating the impact of the changes you have made to your website. By comparing two versions of your website, you can see which one performs better. This information can be used to make informed decisions about which changes to implement and ensure you only ever implement changes that you know will have a positive impact. So in this video, we've covered a lot of ground. We've talked about the importance of user behavior analysis, the different tools that can be used for user behavior analysis, and the process of turning insights into action. Here are the key takeaways. User behavior analysis is essential for improving the user experience on your website and increasing conversions. There are a variety of tools that can be used for user behavior analysis, including Heatmaps, session recordings, and A/B testing. The process of turning insights into action can be broken down into 3 steps. Generate hypotheses, estimate the impacts, and implement the changes. Here at Blend, we're a team of experts in user behavior analysis. We have the tools and experience to help you improve the user experience on your website and increase those conversions. If you're ready to supercharge your e-commerce, reach out to us for a Blend UX audit. We've got your back. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you found it informative and helpful. If you did like this video, please give it a like and share with your e-commerce friends and colleagues. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thank you again for watching.